Howdy everyone. I'm back at it again. It's a beautiful summer day here in Minnesota. Today we're going to head out in the kayak and try to catch some largemouth bass with the Ozark Trail 2.5-inch topwater frog from Walmart. So I was there the other day, took a quick peek through their fishing section, and these hollow body frogs caught my eye. You can pick these up for $1.94 at Walmart. So the price is right, but the question is, will they catch fish? We'll find out today. Let's hop in the kayak. We'll head out there, toss that $2 frog around. We'll see how it fishes, see how it holds up, and see if we can hook into a few with that Ozark Trail topwater frog. Let's open up that frog and take a look. So first impression, it doesn't seem like too bad of a frog. I mean, compared to the live target frog that I normally throw, they're about the same size. The hooks are pretty comparable, about the same wire gauge, about the same size. I will say the rubber is a little bit more stiff on that Ozark Trail frog, but I mean, for $1.94 compared to about 12 bucks for these live target frogs, I could buy a half dozen of these Ozark Trail ones for the same price. So we'll tie him on and see how he fishes. I get a lot of people ask me what kind of knot I tie. I use a trilene knot for mono and braid. You basically do a double loop through that hook eye. Take your tag end, wrap it 6 times around your main line there, and then back through that double loop. And cinch it down tight. Been tying that knot since I was a kid. Never failed me. Nice easy knot to tie. All right, let's toss that frog out there and see how he fishes. We'll do just a short cast right off to the side over here. So he does float. That's a good thing. For $2, I was a little bit nervous that hollow body frog might not even float, but look at that. I've got a whole bunch of bluegill chasing him. Oh, they're nipping at his legs. Yeah, he seems to fish great to me. Pretty much the exact same as the live target frog. Oh, I just had a little bluegill or a baby bass swipe at it there. Now usually I will bend the hooks out a little bit on my hollow body frogs, but if you can see there, this one, there's already a little bit of a gap there. I just like to have a little bit of a gap between that hook point and the frog body, just to catch on something when those fish bite down on that frog. So we'll just leave it as is for now. I might end up bending those hooks out a little bit if I miss a couple of strikes, but we'll start off fishing that frog as is right out of the box. Now, let's go see if we can find some fish willing to bite. There's one. There's a decent little guy. First fish of the day. All right, look at that. 1 for 1 so far with that Ozark Trail frog. Let me get that water out of there so I don't squirt all over my camera. Decent little bass. Yeah, it's the first one I've seen. I've been paddling along. There's a whole bunch of bluegill, minnows, little perch up shallow here, so I figure those bass have got to be around up here somewhere. That little guy was a good start. All right, we'll keep tossing that frog around and see if we can find a few of his buddies. There we go. There's a decent little guy. Second one of the day on that frog. Nice, look at that. So I'm just working my way to the back corner of this lake. Looks like there's a creek or something that flows in through a culvert underneath the road back here. Sometimes you'll find some fish hanging out in front of a spot like that. Found this little guy on the way back there. Yeah, there's not much going on back here today. There are a bunch of bluegill and bait back here, but I didn't find any bass. It doesn't look like there's any water flowing in or out of here though, so we haven't really had any rain the past week. I'd imagine if you came back here after a heavy rain, you'd probably find some fish gathered up back here. Nothing today though, so we'll keep looking for them. There we go. Jeez, that one surprised me. Come here, little bud. I'm gonna get him in the net. He's not a whole lot bigger than those first two, but I think he's a little bigger. Probably the biggest fish of the day so far. I've been having to cover a little bit of water to find them, but we're finding a few. Pretty fish. That's a better fish. All right, you get out of there. Come here, you. Get in the net. Almost had you. There we go. Look at that. There's a quality one on that Ozark Trail frog. I gotta say, so far I'm really impressed with that $2 frog. I mean, his eyes have fallen off, but he fishes great. So far I've had 4 bites on him, and I've got hooks into 4 fish. So that's pretty awesome. That little Ozark Trail frog. It's well worth the $2 if you ask me. We'll try one out a little bit deeper. See if there's anything roaming around out there. Looking for a frog dinner. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Nope, nothing over there. Ooh, something just went splash way up there. There we go. That's a nice fish. Well, maybe not quite as big as I thought. Geez, he looked huge when he first jumped there. That's a decent little fish, though. Man, they were hitting that frog like they mean it today. Hooking into everything that bites. Catch you later. Oh, there's a bass right there. There's one chasing my frog too. Got him. Because I was just about to reel that frog in and cast it at the fish I saw swim by me, but as soon as I turned my head, I saw a little wake chasing that frog. And I do mean a little. Probably the smallest one I've caught out here today. Ooh, that's a decent one. Get in my net. Well, I've been fishing my way out here onto the main part of the lake. Haven't really had much action until this guy came up and said hello to that frog. Yeah, that's a nice fish. Probably slightly bigger than average out here today. Well, that sun's getting low in the sky. I'll probably give it another 20-30 minutes before I start paddling back to the launch. Give myself a little bit of time to get my gear loaded up. Oh, that's not really what I was looking for. Please don't take my frog. Oh, self-release. Better check my line on there. Looks good. That's a decent one. Oh yeah, come on back here, you. Get out of those weeds. Get out of there. Oh. Still got a fish there? Oh yeah. Even brought up a side of salad with them. Look at that. That's a quality fish. That's probably the second biggest one of the day. Decent largie. All right, you guys, that sun is setting. It's about that time for me to paddle back to the launch. What a fun day of fishing it's been out here, though. We caught a pile of bass with that Ozark Trail topwater frog. I gotta say, I am beyond impressed with that lure. It worked flawlessly, straight out of the package. I didn't have to bend the hooks at all, and my hookup ratio was perfect out here today. Everything that hit that frog, I got hooks into. Well, aside from a couple little bluegill nibbles. Yeah, it didn't get ripped up there on the bottom where the hooks come through. For $1.94, that Ozark Trail frog is a great value. So pick one up next time you're at Walmart. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Well, I had a lot of fun fishing it out here today. I hope you guys enjoyed the day out here in the kayak with me. Thanks for coming along with me again. I'll see you next time.